you're live again. I should probably make sure I got my proper lighting on. Green screen works better with proper lighting. Imagine that. We're live. Welcome back on YouTube. Second stream. We're going to be streaming here from now on. As I have said, I got tonight with me Dr. Pepper. I'll be on for a couple of hours. Went to work today. Figured good day at work. Let's put in a little bit of time in the fact. We're going to go full screen mode. Full screen mode. There we are. Fantastic. And delicious. Let me make sure I have that up there so I can make sure the stream is going good. So I did some work after the last stream. As you can see, everything's all hooked up to power. It's all outputting a magical spaghetti, not mom's spaghetti, going into my little material mall here. And it's filling up quite good. Not overly done, not underdone. It could have been better. Could have been way better. And the reason why this is actually turning out a lot faster now for that. Also, I have new legs, Lieutenant Dan. I have new legs. So I got that done. I found enough quartz, just kind of like got enough quartz to make that happen. So here we got as you can see, it's a Mark II miner. It's actually mining too fast. So we will I could slow it down, but I will need some of that. And then I ran all the way over there to get a Mark II miner going on the coal, because as you can see, I'm having a problem with coal delivery. I need more. So what I did was, I'm actually going to go double check it, but I'm working on Logistics Mark III. I'm just waiting for some stuff to build up so I can make the plates. And then I'll have Logistics Mark III. But this is all a Tier 2 conveyor already. So what I think is going wrong is, ladies, what I think is going wrong is the conveyor's just not fast enough. And that's usually the problem is, yeah, because it's a Mark II as well, as you can see. It is not being taken away fast enough. And then it's the up and down time, which is also leading to spikes in power draw. And I kind of want to go in a straight line. I don't want to have it always go up and down in the amount of power draw. I want it to be stable. I will be putting stuff in place when I unlock battery storage to make sure I can deal with spikes. But other than that, I want it to be like a steady flow. And what's good is like these are going at 100%, which is nice. They are taking up coal, which is kind of like some of the problem, but I need the steel stuff to get made. So now, how am I gonna do all of that stuff, you ask? Well, it's gonna be simple. Here we got power. Do I got enough power here? Yes, I do. Is this still not getting... Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping that supplied. Let's... Love of God! I gotta remember, I have that set up for stuff. One day I will fix that. But we'll go with 50% just to kind of let that build up, I guess, would be the best. What I'm gonna want to do is also So what I can do is just temporarily build a constructor and do storage things, and I think that's actually what I want to do. I say constructor and assembler. I need rotors. I'm not in that. I think I have enough stuff. We're gonna quickly check on our dogs. After I quickly check this message here. Oh, we got some aluminum sheeting from Betty. From Dog with No Name, we have some quartz crystallized. And then from Gwen, we have some copper sheeting. Now, I can make that myself, but it's always nice to get some free shit. I want it over here. Do we actually have some rotors set aside? Yes, we do. Imagine that. But you know, having that all kind of separated out a little better into smaller sections of a factory, it's actually quite nice. I like it. So I don't need to necessarily be too clean with this. So what we will do is that. And then organization, logistics, we will do this. Do this. And it doesn't need to feed too fast either. It just needs to I know what you're saying, but Tim, you said it would work. I promise no such lies. First and foremost. There we are. Okay. And then what we will do is we'll actually get that to do reinforced iron plates. Throw this over to there for now, just for shits and or gags. And then we'll come here. And what we will do is, on this side, we will throw a whole bunch of iron plates, and on this side, we'll throw a whole bunch of this, and then in here, what we will do is boot more! So running into a problem where I am producing faster than I'm feeding, essentially. So, what we will do for now is just run that at 100%. Oh. There we are. We'll take a couple of these. And what I'll do, just to kind of smooth things along a little faster, I'm going to just, come over there, grab those. Actually, I'll leave those there for now. The only reason I'm going to leave them there is because I really don't have to deal with picking up the cement. I don't really care to pick that up at this time. What tab am I looking for? I'm looking for tab. Throw those there for now. Beautiful. So 2,000 screws, eh? I might have room for that. I know it's going to create room for that, but I might have room for that. I might not. We will find out. One of those pains in the butt things. So, what I'm thinking here is I'm going to have to, I want to get the Mark III logistics done because I need to sort out that coal. That's my top priority. And I want to do that because I'll have to add another coal generator at some point, especially when I want to run quartz into it. Now, I know where quartz is located. I'll just have to go in, get it essentially. And that's all fine and dandy. I'm cool with that. That doesn't scare me. I want to make sure I don't have to go back there. So I'll essentially want to... I know Tier 3 logistics is probably not the highest level of logistics, but I am going to run a conveyor for now just to have it done and over with. Just so I can bring the stuff over. Now I notice I can now craft enhanced industrial beams. I don't think I can do the stator and the motor. I think that's just kind of... Actually, I might be able to, but I know it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt try to do it all manually. So what's going to end up happening is I am going to have the, what's it called? The assembler assemble everything for me, just that way we can have that happen and I can kind of peruse around. I do want to get a rifle going before I start exploradoring, if you will. Just because I want to get these plates done. I gotta get them done. I need to get them done. I want those plates. I'm also thinking of getting a green shirt just so I can be like a literal talking head. Got the less amount of space I take up on screen. Probably better. I know I'm an ugly guy and I'm trying. I'm trying. The good news is it seems like it's pretty easy for my PC to handle streaming to YouTube. That's good. I might dual stream to Kick at some point. I gotta kind of figure that one out. I'm not gonna lie. I need to kind of figure out branding and getting eyes on better. But it was a work day, so I was focused on my job. What do I do for a living? I can't tell you that. It's classified. I say as it's not that interesting. Yeah, no, I gotta kind of also narrow down my content. I want to look at gas station simulator, because I always had... I saw it suggested for me on my Steam because I like games like Supermarket Simulator, Internet Cafe Simulator, and I might actually do one of those two games at some point here. I've streamed them before on Twitch, but I might stream them here as well. But every time I see Gas Station Simulator, I think Cotton Hill from King of the Hill, where he keeps saying Hank's a pump jockey works for tips, saying he works at a gas station when he's a manager at Strickland Propane, selling propane and propane accessories. I'm also looking forward to the revival. I want to see how they kind of handle that more in the modern world. I am very much looking forward to it. Just gonna crush through the rest of these, and I'll go and throw them in that combiner and just crank the ever-loving shit out of the speed. Hindsight being 2020, what I can also do is manually make plates to throw in there. It's not exciting, like, granted, but it's a part of what needs to happen. I will show you the dirty bit. The part nobody wants to show you because, yeah, it's boring as fuck. But here we are. I have handmade 1,800 screws, and I'll probably make more. We'll actually cut that there. That should be more than enough to get to what we want to do. I also got to get the quartz stuff, like the quartz going, and I need to make a thing to allow me to. In fact, just getting 12 per minute. It's pretty nice. There is going to be a point when it runs too fast, but I can slow it down again. And yo-yoing the production speed's not going to be the best, but I need to get it done as fast as possible if I can. See if I got lucky with the dog. Peck them dogs. Oh, yay. I did get lucky with them dogs. Well, at least with one of them. The ladies always treat me good. Therefore, I must treat the ladies good. I say as I have them in a pen. Or they do that so they're not following me around, because then I'll lose track of them, because Dem's path is not so good. No, I don't want to put those in there. I'm going to keep those with me. I don't want to feed it too many, though. That being said, mine as well. Mine as well. Because if I feed it too much or something, what's going to happen is it'll kind of sit on a conveyor and I'm going to probably end up deconstructing everything anyways, but what I'll do is, have it run out as much as it has plates for. Just because I will need the plates probably to upgrade at some point anyways. Like any conveyor that's a tier 1 king, upgrade to tier 2. But I need the reinforced plates to do that. I should find out if the hard drives are limited. Yeah, so they're not replenished. That was a very sad thing to look up. Yay. That means there's only so many. It makes you sad. Makes you sad indeed. Do. Almost got all these crafted. That's something I hate about manual crafting, is I can't just walk away from it and do something else. It's sad, it sucks, but it's what we're at. It is indeed where we're at. I played a little bit of Supermarket Simulator Sunday, just pissing around out of boredom. And I believe they actually added like thieves and stuff into the game, which is stupid, but especially if you're like you don't have any staff hired, it's like, well, how are you supposed to stop that? Like, yeah, it's kind of like real life struggles, but at the same time, it's why must I suffer? Okay, so we'll get through the 200 we had a little quick, which is nice. So my plan is get tier 3, upgrade all the conveyors to tier 3 conveyors that require it, so coal would be the big one for it, actually. Just because I need to get coal to the reactors faster. So if I can bring it up to that split junction where it goes to the reactor and then to the foundry, I could just have go off to the reactor immediately, and that would be the plan to the reactor set. And I'll have all those be tier 3. I'll have them go as fast as possible. I'd rather have it get too fast there. That way I always have the power going. That's not functioning. That being said, I get 2 plates per. Well, I get 1 plate per. But I get 2 plates per. I do not get 2 plates per. Now, I could stand by it and kind of force feed it the material as needed. That could work as well. I just kind of don't want to. I know what we can do. We can not open a thing there. What do we got here? It's special? Yes, it is. Oh, I need 15 of those for the awesome sink. I can build an awesome shop, though. Shout out back to the day when my dogs found me a nuke. Aw, they're helping. Thank you, ladies. Screws, hand plate. I was gonna say, the fuck is going on there? I said the same one. No, I'll probably put the awesome shop here for now, I guess. One day, the cart will be mine. And the mug. Yeah, I'd like to get the conveyor lift hole, ceiling mounts, wall mounts, these would be great. Just getting the, power stuff, pipeline stuff would be great. Those and the lights are going to be, big, especially when I start building stuff for indoors. What else do we got? Customizer now, foundations. Getting like the stairs and stuff will be good. Getting some of these walls would be fine. I'll have to work better with working with those. Last time I used them, kind of wasn't the best. Not sure if I'll use catwalks and stuff, but I could probably grab some of those. That's going to be needed. The fact you can buy some stuff is good. I like that. But we need to get to the point when we can make that happen. The sooner we can make this happen, the better. Let's put it that way. Boom, boom, almost there. 103 more. God damn. Well, I got the space where it'll actually get those cements out of the way. It's an impure one too, which not good. That being said, it doesn't take much to actually craft it out. I prefer if I didn't have to, but it's where we're at. I'll need to figure out what those are going to need, so when I'm done making the plates, what I'll do is I'll figure it out and make it happen. It definitely doesn't need any more of that. I like that keeps going out. Takes me off. Pretty. But it's what I'm working towards. Getting that tier 3 will be huge. Because like everything else, like you can see, it's going solid. I'm not getting the blinking everywhere else, so. Like, everything's working as it should. I'll even this fucking kind of I would dare say that's not conveying fast enough, but I don't care. Gotta decide, gotta think. Gotta plan, really. Can always be petting. ABP. Do I have enough? There's a crash setting. Go get the hard drive from that. Oh god, they're angry. Oh god. We did it. And I might actually keep this running this way just because the quartz will be through or around there. I think actually down there would be where I'd run it. So what I can kind of do is run the power down through there, and then on the way down, and then on the way back up, I can run the conveyor. And I think that'll work. I really do. I think that'll work fantastically. So that'll be the plan when I go to get quartz. I'll run the power line the rest of the way. Until then, we will be. And splat. Hard drive, you say? Scan. Nope, yep, we hit point where it's running too fast. But soon we'll have enough. And I'll just let it run out. We need plenty more. Now, do we get anything from the dogs? Let's check in with the dogs. Doggo with no name, nothing. Gwen, nothing. Betty. 2 explosive ordnance from Betty. She is my favorite. She's also the one who found me my nuke. Right there, my pride and joy. Thanks to my dog, I got the power of the fucking sun. We'll do that. Just to kind of get this going a little faster. Just because I only need 20 of them. 20. Just 20. All I want. All I need. Should take a quick look at, double check on how I have my water set up. I should be able to handle one more, for sure, one more coal reactor off. Coal reactor. We're splitting the coal, Adam. Splitting coal. No, the coal generators. Oh yeah, we're not even. We're like 78%. And then, what do we got for this one? 73%. Oh. what are we at for here? Yeah, that's constantly full, so. Yeah, water's not a problem either. It's more the coal. Why do I have a, one of those in there? Okay, I'll do my 20 already. Because I want it. I need it. I feel it. There we are. We'll let those craft out the rest of the way. I'm not climbing, apparently. I'm not in a hurry for it. So we'll just let that do its thing. Then I'll get the numbers for what I need to run for the, objective phase 2. Ship the shits. Kaboom.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning. Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive.
That's a lot to have to think about.
Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Yeah, no. Today, Tim. No pressure. So what do we got left? We got power, hypertubes, blueprints, transportation, asset security. Might as well. That's pretty much have to wait for the fixed thing to come back. What's it gonna take for a Mark III? Okay, so that's not too bad. Oh, we got the raised pipeline too now. That's handy. I could use that when I was running this stuff for the coal. There we are, coal. I'm not having a moment. You're having a moment. Keep enjoying that moment. You never know when it's going to end. Let's put that at 6, I guess. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. That's pretty easy. I have a lot of those. So we're gonna start over at the yeah, we'll start down there just because all the other stuff's closer. So, ladies. Do. Wee. So glad I was able to get lags back up and going again. I know I had 6. There we are. And I'll just kind of ride it along and place it. Like I'm one of them old-timey railroad workers. Just laying the track as I go. To be able to actually jump straight to tier 3 if I wanted to would be fantastic. Cause I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I'm not going to attempt feet and smack them. In fact, I'm going to run a little bit. Wow. God damn it. Okay, you know what? You know what? That's right, the old one too. Get back here. There you go. Everything reminds me of her. And just like that, things got a little bit better. Did I already do this section? And we'll just continue pushing it along here at the accelerated rate, because the faster I can feed it, the better. Boom. Still so much material for left over too, holy god. Yeah, so that can't send it as fast as that can use it. And yes, I'm where I have that jacked up. But what we'll do for now is just fucking feed her, bud! Works. All right. So now we got that done. So, man, research complete. We will check that out in a second. I need to refer to my cue cards of mathematical equations and formulas and whatnot. So I need 1,000 smart plating. It's true. Watch this take reinforced plate. How did I guess that? I'm nowhere near. Next, I need first tile framework. Okay, so it'll be 1,000 modular frame. Oh god, what is 12 times 1,000? I should know it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just gonna type it in because I am fucking tired. So yeah, 12,000. I knew I didn't need a calculator for that. I did. The school system has failed us all. It would help if I showed up more. And then it's automated wiring, and we need 100 of that. Which is 100 stators. And what? 2,000 cable? I'm calling 2,000 cable. We're gonna make sure, because I'd rather have more than enough. Yeah, it's 2,000 cable. Now, how the fuck do we make a stator, you ask? Good question. 3 steel pipe, 8 wire. So, since I need 100, I'll need 300 steel pipe and 800 wire. So we're actually going to leave that there, and what we're going to do, completely jack that to shit. No, our inventory is full. There we are. We'll put that away. Not holding any of that. What I can do for now is throw that in there and that in there and forget where I put all of this because that's just how that works. So it's 800 wire I need. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 300 steel pipe. Okay. And we'll just get that rocking and rolling. And that should start making the stators. And what I'll actually do is come to organization. I can do industrial, but we won't. If I use H, there we are. We don't need anything fancy. Just needs to pull the stators out in a timely fashion, I guess. And then what we can do is let that do its thing. We'll check the dogs. It's always nice when we check the puppers. See if Betty Gwen and Doggo with no name have found us something nice and new. God damn, just hopping around like Spider-Man. Some circuit boards, that's good. That's good. Alloy-clad aluminum sheeting, and some iron rebar for rebar gun I do not have. However, we are glad to have it. You know what? Let's try to empty out the inventory. I'll need those 3. That will fit in there. Excuse me. Kind of a burp there. I think it's that way for the quartz. Or not. Oh, yeah, it's that way. And that would be the closest. What I'm actually going to do is grab the 100 of these bad boys that I got kicking around. I want the better weapon, essentially, so I want to go for that before I go down there and try to deal with this stuff relating to the things and the whatnots. You all know about the things and the whatnots, right? I don't have to explain that. So I can do the quotes. What I'll do is also, after I craft the new beat stick, I'll double check that I have the stuff necessary.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper.
I want
In the
that.
words of the engineer
I
that
really
first
want that
developed
just for the
this
power
tool,
sword.
quote, the Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them, unquote.
Just straight up
It is
smack a
beneficial
bitch.
during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
We slit you. Wrong one, wrong one. There we are. Two of those, 50 of those. Is that rulers or? Oh no, that's wire. So I need one of those. And I'll need 500 more wire. Whee! I'm gonna want to make sure I have enough, Oh, I need, take the one out of my inventory and I need 5 of those total. Do I have any in here? There we are. There we are. Got it. Give me the beach check. There we are. And now if I wanted to, I could carry those. Look at it! Okay. Looks like I'm going to need a bit of concrete. I hope I got enough. Pipe and pipe and that. And then what do I need for the miner production? Of course. I want to make sure I have everything. I want to craft it while I'm down there. I want to hook it up to power. And then essentially I want to run the power going down and run the conveyor coming back up. It's going to look horrible. Not going to be planned right at all. But a great success. I think I'll need the 10 anyway. Yeah, so I just need pipes and the reinforced industrial steel beam. How much do I need for that? I know I can lock the rest. They're good. Perfect. Perfect. And then we need some pipe. Boom. Ka-chow. Bounce. I can't get the slide off because it's not on flat terrain. I'm pretty much going to run the conveyor back this way. Minus having to find a different way up the cliffside. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to throw myself off the fucking edge. Those are things that are just going to pop up regardless. Where the fuck did you go? Nope. Okay. Oh God. You go get you some dinner. Maybe if you would have told me about the voice thing beforehand. Let me quickly check that out. Where is it? I want this. Second stream we're going to be on. Streaming here from now on, as I said, I got my Dr. Pepper on for a couple of hours. Went to work today. Figured, good day at work, let's put in.
God damn, that was horrible. Why didn't nobody say anything before? Is it sounding better now? Let me double check some stuff here. Properties. Monitor and output. Much better. Okay. And we will down mix to mono. God damn, now you can get me on left and the right side. Both the ears. I'm a professional, I swear. I am not a professional. I do not swear. But hot damn. Yeah.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you.
Fuck off.
Research it in the man to establish classification and potential application.
Be a more bud. Is that your real name? Okay, let's see here. Boop. Boop. And this right there. Let's go to the Miner Mark II. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to be kinky. And do that. I know what you're saying, Tim. That is so dirty. That is so dirty. How come? How come you be dirty? And I'm like, because I'm a dirty boy. Yoink. It's a little wet, but it's still good. You know what? Let's first of all, log just tits. Conveyor Mark III. Do that. Oh, I wish I could climb that. Like, that would just be so ever handy. However, we're going to go take the long way around. So what I'm going to do, actually, is, be very, very quiet.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the
It's
MAM to
on the
establish
spectrum, that's
classification
all
and
they
potential
know.
Countermeasures.
Now, there should be a spider around here somewhere. That's going to want to make a meal of my booty. Okay. Oh, for the love of God. You know what? We'll fucking run it. Just trying to get it out far enough. That way I can not deal with all the poison crap. I think that's the best plan of action. Ooh, the belt is too long, Poppy. Okay, you're fucking staring at me funny, and I don't like that. Just like that, I got a free Mercer Sphere for smacking a bitch. No, I need more steel beams. Okay, I guess I'll go get some more. Yeah, I think I gotta upgrade my audio situation for my voice, cause I don't need to make it sound like I have too low of a pitched voice. I almost got to figure out where I want to have the Oh yeah, I don't have anything for a Mercer Sphere because yeah. I'm gonna have to get this all resorted out again. I'm hoping that's enough. Think that'll be enough? I'm hoping it's enough. Better fucking be enough. So I need to figure out where I want to put the quartz. And I'm thinking maybe in here somewhere. I'm thinking that'll be what I want to do. Let's do one of these, and we will actually, because it's in elevator mode right now, we will reverse it. Okay. Finally made it down. We'll go quickly check the dogs. And then we'll actually sort out that quickly too. What is that quick wire? Ooh, I can't even make that yet. Electromagnetic control rods. And some reinforced iron plates. Someone loves me real nice. Okay. So, if my mathematicians were correct, and they weren't. God damn. I did the math. Boy, am I wrong at math. Yeah. Because I needed 100 of them. God damn. Anyway. Well, you're saying you can't math. So let's put down a constructor here quickly, just to kind of see what we're looking at. So for quartz, we can make silica. Silica just takes raw quartz, and I think we can get refined quartz as well somehow. I'm not sure. So essentially, we only got the one for now, so let's go to a smelter. What's the smelter make? I can't tell till I get some wire. Having one of them days. Having one of them days. There we are. Jump. Jump. Smelter. Alter smelter. Do I not do anything with that? Or is it a foundry? I can go look at my foundry. I don't... Do I just put raw quartz into a constructor? It's been a while. Of course you need more. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no. Beautiful. That's actually coming along nicely to filling up, which is good. It's going to do me a disservice till I upgrade everything to a higher storage capacity, but let's bring the old H there. And give that power from there for now. What's my current production and draw? Oh, okay, so my max consumption is still well below, which is good. I like that. It's also still counting my what's it called? Come on, Tim, words. My biomass generators. There we are. God. That should get that going for me, and then we come to here, and I'm not seeing the other stuff, so it must be through research that it's locked. Ooh. I'm sorry, what? 2 copper and 8 iron make 15 that. That's actually pretty good. I should check out the tier lists for that stuff so I know which ones to get. Oh, I just need 20 of that. Let's get it done. Say less, fam. Quartz. Savior of the universe.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
How much rebar do I have? Nowhere near enough. Gotcha. All right. Foundations. Do 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 do. Some logistics. So these two will become quartz storage. Put a whole bunch of the specialty stuff and other stuff that could probably be sorted out a hell of a lot better in here that I do not need. God damn. Someday I'll sort this out. Not gonna lie though, today's not that day. Not gonna lie, it does hurt though. So I think it's 20 I need. It's 100 I need, never mind. That being said, we can kind of go over here and grab that now. We'll double check our dog. I really got to start getting better at sorting shit, but quartz research will lead to that, and same with the nice. I should already have some somewhere in one of my storage things. Maybe. Let me double check that. I had enough the whole time. Starting to research.
Research completed. Crystal oscillator recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
What the fuck's the radar tower do? Oh, I don't have any sulfur on me. I have some, but I don't have any on me. I'm missing one of those to research, and then I can do that. Like, the extra hand equipment would be cool. That's how you get the rebar gun. Okay. No. I need to make a resource sink. I also need to check up on this. Okay, we got 100, yay. $2,000 cable. Select recipe. Where did I put that? Oh god, it's almost full. And there we are. Probably not enough of either, but we'll use it. Or will we? Scratch that off the list of things I need to do for the time being. That being said, expandable power infrastructure, you say, or expanded power infrastructure, you say. We'll go hand in the stuff for that because I know I got it. If not, I can make it. You lucky buggers get to watch me manually make shit again. Yes, you do. This is the life, I'm telling you. Getting this 3 times a week, spoiling you. Gonna spoil you. Gonna spoil you so hard. I probably should, in retrospect, probably watch myself. You know, be safe about it. And there we are. Everybody doing good? Having a good week at work? College? Whatever you do while you're out there? Everybody having a good one? Having a good time? Gonna need those. 100 of those. Pipage. Sweet, sweet pipage. Grab about 400 of those. I need more of that. Only 18 out of 100. God damn. Now, is that producing fast? Yeah. Why was it idle, though? What was it waiting for? Oh, was waiting for coal. I need to get this done to upgrade this, and hopefully it's not going to fuck me over on power. Worst case, I can go there and goose the generator, or the miner. Okay, I think that's working a lot better. Let's go check them dogs. Go pet them dogs. Turbo motor. Okay, now we want to do some more of this. I might rework the conveyor belts off stream, just so you don't watch me cry. Probably won't need to, because what I'll do is I'll bundle everything together that needs to be bundled together. It's like all the steel will come off into one, all the iron will come off into one, all that fun jazz, and I'll have them like up and down stacked on each other type deal. And I'll run it all that way. I actually can't wait to start the resource sink. I think that's going to be good. And I'm just going to start offshooting anything that's full into there. So I'll probably actually build that onto my storage facility, essentially. Why am I walking away from that? Boom. How many 50 I need? No, good news is I can make that 50. The amount of reinforced plate I gotta make, god damn. God damn. But yeah, no, this is a game I really do enjoy. I do have to say that much. What I would like to do though is showcase some of the other games I like. I do love Brotato. In games like Brotato, I'll be playing some of those. I don't think I'll be doing too much on the MMORPG side. Just because a lot of them, there is story and kind of jumping in the middle of the story. And I don't feel like restarting a character for certain games. Look at them all flying. Did dog with no name finally find something? Nope. Always like petting the puppers anyways. Give him the pet. Yeah, who would have thought I didn't have enough freaking bolts in my inventory to craft all these plates, yo. But we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. Don't you actually use this as a way to monitor myself? That way, you don't hear it. I think that'll be the smart way to do it. How about I don't do spaces? There we are. God damn, you know, I realize I look ugly, but just seeing myself on a screen just brings it fucking home. Just so you know. I wonder. So, there's a little bit of lag. But I sound all right, which is kind of what we're going for here. Iron plates, sorry, modular frames next. We'll do 46. Yeah, I do voices. No, I don't. I do not. It was within the last year, actually, I've not been able to hit the higher notes that I used to be able to hit for some things. So, that's an unfortunate bit of reality here, is, I can't do it no more. I just can't. Be fucking cool if I could. I could really use this crafting faster, like any day now. That'd be great. A little bit of housekeeping for the plan. I don't plan to stream tomorrow, but I do plan to stream Wednesday, roughly around the same time, and then again Friday. Friday might be a little tricky because my buddy Devman will be on, and I don't know if we'll be playing Tarkov PvE together, and I don't know if I'll stream that and how that will go. That would be the problem. because I want to have a good viewing experience, but I want to also have a good gaming experience. I don't think those have to be mutually exclusive. Let's go with 4 more of those. Ow. Smacked my faith muffle. Okay. Okay, wait, I know what I can do. Special. Wire and plate. Of course, I need more fucking plate. Oh wow, that's actually producing pretty good. I'm actually gonna go check the efficiency on it. Oh yeah, no, like that's gold on efficiency. Still got about 100 left on space, which is great. Only need 15. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm essentially going to have like one of everything go in. I'm going to have it split off. Foundations. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 conveyor splitters. Let's actually get that rocking now. That idea. Let's grab. This should be screws. It's all coming together, kinda. Okay, let's there we are. 6. That's the number I have assigned to that. Okay, it's somewhat sorted. It's somewhat doing what I need to do. Rod. That. That. I know what I can do. Let me put that to 7. Then we're going to want conveyor splitters times 2. H. Probably a great thing I haven't messed with that conveyor yet. Oh God. That was a moment. conveyor splitter. Okay, let's change the build mode to that. So that's the wire from the bottom. Nice. Now we got that wire. I know what I did wrong. I've been playing for 2 hours. Of course I have. I'm aware of this. I'm what you call a loser. There we are. Now that's actually looking a little bit better. Like obviously that is also left up to interpretation, but not looking too shabba-dab. Now what I'm actually going to do is bring that up and through here as well. I'll actually need some. Sweet cable. Now see, this isn't looking too bad. It could be a hell of a lot better, but it could also be a hell of a lot worse. Now, what I'm going to want to do is this. Walls, organization. More steel beams. Thank God I'm keeping that production going. I wish that production was going a hell of a lot fucking faster. And then what I do is conveyor merger here. And there we are. And then we just run this. fact, now I can kind of just essentially constantly get this bad boy going. This is going to be great. And again, this isn't like the final place for everything. Like right now, just watch. It's all just going to stack up. Conveyor splitter, do this. Like the fuck? And no, it turns out I'm just dying. And then we'll do a merger. We'll split it off this way. And there we are. We already got 6 coupons. 7 coupons. And of course, that'll all go faster as it goes, right? We can just now bulk order parts if we need to. So I gotta research stuff for that.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Yep. That's what it's all about. So I can't really, without dismantling everything. The fact that's going to take even longer now to do anything with is just going to upset me. Good news is this will work out in the long run, just to make it so I can have access to more stuff at once. God damn it. It's all coming together. Oh God. Yep, that's the one. I guess there's going to be a shit ton of that in there. And there we are. Now. Now, it actually makes sense that, that's kind of like one of my more fuller up ones. Just because it's been going for the longest. I'm not surprised at all that that didn't have anything. don't want as much as that going in as possible. Oh god, that was almost full. Like, in comparison to like all the other ones. There we are. Now I just kind of got to let things build up before I can really craft anything again. But we have a somewhat storage system for everything. I got to label it properly, but that's, you know, to be expected. And we're almost at like 2,000 points a minute. We got our 3 doggos. Let's give them a check. Glenn found some plate. Doggo with no name found some of that. And some more stater from Betty. Nice to have. Stuff to buy. Let's see.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
Only there was a bit of that shit. That would be the plate, the standard plate. Wire. Bigger spool of wire. See, mentata. Like that's filling up so fucking fast for the most part. And we will select that icon. And then this one is, we all know what it is. Last one I gotta do. That's gotta fill up faster, like, come on, hot damn. I wonder where this goes. It goes over here. Boom. And obviously I'm gonna want to get it so it's sorted to, always, be crafting other stuff as well. So I will, at some point, rejig all this so it splits 3 different ways. Essentially, everything will kind of split to go to a pool to get combined to other things and split off from there. So we'll see. That being said, we're going to do a nice little save here. Yes, we are. We're going to confirm that save. Going to do it again just to make sure. Beautiful. I'm going to exit the desktop. It's been good. I've been liking streaming to YouTube a little bit more. Work in progress. I kind of got to build back up from nothing to something, but looking forward to it. Hopefully things get a lot better quality-wise as I go and quality goes up. Obviously, people watching will go up, but I got to build that up. Thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, subscribe. Let you know when I'm on. You'll get to see videos when they're posted. You get to see these when they're done being streamed, and you'll get to watch whenever. As always, don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Keep it between the white and yellow lines, and keep the greasy side down. I'll see you next time.